Ethan, you want to watch every single police academy ever made?
Yes.
You want to watch it? You want to do that now?
Yeah. And it's conveniently ready.
Oh, it is conveniently ready to watch now.
The classic music.
Yeah.
Everybody knows this. What happened to Steve Gutenberg?
What happened to Steve Gutenberg? That's like one of the great mysteries of the universe. You know, it's the Lost Ark, the Holy Grail. What happened to Steve Gutenberg?
I can see that.
No one knows.
Tackleberry reminds me of Dwight Schrute from The Office.
Is he the guy who had that spin-off TV show where he was a detective? There was a show called like Berkshire or something, Berkstein. He was the grumpy detective. I saw the pilot in Vegas.
That's weird. Why?
Well, we were there, and you can go and you can watch a pilot, and they can pay you money and
Fun.
give your opinion on a show that's not released.
What did you say?
I hated it. So
Oh my god, why?
I tore it to shreds. I don't know. It was just formulaic and like every other show you've ever seen. So
you're right, because it only lasted one season.
it was like must try harder. My mum yelled, "What are you writing a book over there?" I'm like, I've got fucking. Obviously, when you're a kid, Jones is the guy.
I thought it was pretty cool.
It's like, I want to be in school and then make a noise, and my teacher sends me out of the classroom or something. Look at that guy on the left, he's about to open fire.
Yeah, he would be shot.
I think Jones would be shot now before he got to prison.
He willingly drove with his wife on the hood and has zero issues with that.
I don't see a problem with that. I used to think this shit was hilarious. Where Harris goes up and he sees Jones on his video game.
Mm-hmm.
And now, as an adult, it's sinister as fuck. Like, if you were Harris and you see a grown man in his bunk pretending to play a video game.
That's disturbing.
Yeah.
There's something wrong with that man.
Game over.
When you think of Police Academy, like, you think of all the caricatures, right? They're not real people. And in this one, they're still kind of real people. They haven't turned into cartoons yet, right?
Like they're believable?
Semi-believable, right? We all know people like this, right? Crazy military guy, crazy gun guy, you know.
Womanizer.
Yeah. So it's dialed up to 6, not quite 11. And the sequels are all 11. They're all cartoons, right? And in the sequels as well, everybody loves Mahoney. But in this one, not everyone loves him. Like Barbara here. Barbara doesn't like Mahoney because he sent him to the house with the
Pranked him.
Yeah, he doesn't like him. So that's why he walked in, saw Mahoney there, turned around. So fuck that. So that's cool. More real.
You want to go for a walk? Oh yeah!
You know when you're younger and you mix two movies in your mind?
Yeah.
I always mixed this scene with the scene from Jaws, where they're
Oh, the beach.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I would get them confused and they'd be mished up in my brain. So, like, why is Steve Gutenberg on the beach? Have you ever been in a gay bar?
No. Have you? Tackleberry was the only one who didn't flinch.
Reasons why.
Because he's Tackleberry.
And you are the arresting officer. What do you say, Hooks?
No, this is a stick-up.
You know those, when someone's a celebrity and then they make a video, like a VHS video, Anyway, there was a celebrity in the UK called John Virgo, a snooker player. And he would be famous for doing trick shots. He was on a show called Big Break. So he was doing a Christmas VHS video.
Okay.
And he was showing his trick shots and stuff in front of an audience. And it was really cheesy and really shitey. And my aunt bought me it for Christmas. So in the video, he's potting balls and shit. And then who comes in from behind him was Hooks. And she points a big, fake, plastic pink gun at his head and says, "Don't move, dirtbag."
What?
And everyone laughs.
That's so random.
And he freezes with the cue in his hand like...
Holy shit. I got to go now.
The dream is always to turn and to face the crowd. And then handle them.
Stoically and confidently.
Disperse, Wick style.
Attention! Attention, everybody! Attention!
Everybody gets their moment, right? To shine. This is Jonesy's moment.
Give me the thing!
He wouldn't be a tackleberry with guns blazing. This is how he would handle the situation.
Yeah.
It's within his character.
Aye, everybody gets their moment. It's good. Quick, fast, there's no baggage, just gets to the point. It's like a race car.
It's a good Sunday afternoon movie.
Yeah, we should watch it on a Sunday afternoon.
How convenient that it is Sunday afternoon.
Not an internet time. It's maybe a product of its time, a wee bit outdated, but it's still a good lark.
Good lark.
What would you give it out of 10? How many graduates of the police academy would you give the first one?
I give it 6.5. High towers out of 10. It's an easy movie to watch.
Yeah.
It's amusing. There's some really good characters. It's a little dated
Why?
with the jokes,
Yeah.
but I mean,
It's fun.
yeah.
And I'll give it 7 Mahoney's out of 10 Lessards. This movie's got, I don't know, it's got like a wee bit of heart to it. And the sequels doesn't have any of that.
That's great. That's just gonna be terrible.
Already this is out there. Like this you wouldn't be doing this in the original movie, so already they've lost something of the original.
Oh, what's up? Oh.
Like, it even has a different pacing.
Yeah, we all have our little problem.
Different, how do you mean?
Like, it's slower.
Yeah. Aye. Well, get used to it.
Oh my god, I'm already deflating.
Hang in there. Hey mate, you want to stop making weird noises? Like, I can hear you. You're making noises, you can't throw your sound over here, so...
A little obvious.
Yeah, mate, just pipe down a wee bit.
You had to get the boobs in there somewhere, didn't
Yeah, it
I?
was pretty crap.
Hey, listen, Tim, I got a problem. What's that? There's some guy and he's ripping up my beach.
No!
Yeah!
Who was it?
You!
What is happening?
This guy's like 70 years old.
What?
He's on a beach like he's 14.
And you know who that's going to be.
Who?
You, dickhead, you.
Oh!
I like Proctor.
He Pulls it off. I can't believe that.
Yeah, he does, eh? He was in National Lampoon's Loaded Weapon.
I like that.
And he's got the shampoo. And he's putting
it's tingling?
It's tingling. It's
That's funny.
Hey, Sarge. It's tingling.
That means it's working.
I got an idea. How's about for a Snickers bar?
You got it.
Thanks.
Here's the thing. So you're playing with your balloon, and I look to you and say, hey, can I borrow that balloon? Cut to the next scene. None of this.
Oh.
Him bargaining with a Snickers bar, and then going and then putting the balloon in his pants. Just, can I borrow that balloon? Or even him looking at the balloon.
And then you know.
And then, yeah. Don't need this explanation. It's not even a great joke to begin with.
That's amazing.
Obviously it worked for you.
Ah!
Did you hear that? No, sir.
Why do you like it?
Because that would get me.
That makes more sense.
I would get out my car and check.
That's more funny than the table scene.
Officer Eugene Tackleberry reporting for duty, sir!
Officer Kathleen Kirkland?
I remember seeing her in Wayne's World. And she was the mayor's wife.
Really?
Not the mayor, the guy,
The
arcade owner. It's Rex's Arcade or something. It's cool, it's hip, it's something's arcade.
Oh.
It's cool, it's hip, it's
Noah's
Noah's arcade.
You know the secret to being a good cop? You gotta get to know the people.
That's a decent sight gag, right? They're sitting there, there's a joke going on behind them, classic stuff, right? But it's kind of funny, I'll give him that. Especially the guy who comes up to him and says, yo man, you got a match.
Yo, man, you got a match?
Sure.
You know, sir, oral hygiene is something too many big city cops overlook.
I felt that.
I know, and I could also feel Mahoney touching the nuts as he's pulling it out of his teeth, like the pieces of
Ew.
food.
Come on, open it up.
How come
Did they-
pimps look like pimps?
Who started that? Who's the main pimp?
Who was the first pimp? What are we watching?
I don't know.
Do you know anyone in your life like that guy?
No.
I do.
You know feral people.
The Hector McNeil's swimming baths in Greenock, where I grew up. And this guy came with me. And my brother Robert was seeing a girl in high school. I think it may have been primary school, I don't know. You know, like fake girlfriends?
Yeah.
You know, like you're my girlfriend kind of thing. And Robert was dating this girl. So me and this guy go to the pool that night. Swimming baths. We're in the shallow end. And suddenly he jumps at me and attacks me. Right? And I'm thinking,
Uh-huh.
fuck's going on?
Yeah.
And then I'm like, whoa, what are you up to kind of thing? And then he scratches my back. He scratches his hands all the way down my
Ew.
back.
I'm a vegetarian!
So I was walking home. So I'm not done with my story.
Okay.
Anyway, so I'm in a pool and this guy scratched me. I'm like, fucking dude, it's crazy. And I don't mean like I mean like both hands at the back.
Like you have welts and scarring now.
Just like nails all the way down the flesh
Ow.
of my back. I'm like, this guy's fucked, I'm going. And I leave the pool in a hurry and he yells at me. I look back and he's there at the door. He realises that I'm ditching him and he starts screaming at me. Hey, Hugh, come here. I'm like,
Psycho.
fuck. So I start hurrying home because I was never a fighter, right? I just want to get home. And he says to me, he gets me in a headlock or something. And he's that's all he's yelling is something about my brother being with the girl he likes. I'm just like, this guy's a fucking psycho.
Yeah.
So I grabbed his arm and I sort of twisted it and then he fell and I kicked him when he was on the ground. And then I remember running home.
Well done.
And as I was running home, I had this huge steep hill to go. There was a shop like called the Spar. And as I had to go all the way up to the Spar and it was a big steep hill and I was running up the hill and I could hear his voice all the way down the bottom of the hill, screaming at
Oh
me.
my god. It's like a horror movie.
Get back here. I just kept going.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Oh my god.
Anyway, he was like him.
Lieutenant, I majored in art. I could put a uniform on this guy right here. It would look like Hightower.
What are you, losing it?
I mean, he's good at that character.
He's got that naivety.
Yeah.
You know, you're very funny. You know that, Mahoney? You know, every year we get a new rookie who thinks he's a real comedian.
There's no reason for him to hate Mahoney. Mahoney hasn't done anything to him. He's angry at Mahoney because he's Mahoney.
I guess it can get kind of boring, huh?
What is the plot of this movie?
The plot is shitey.
Hey! Don't run away with that.
Is there a follow up?
I don't
Or
know.
is that just the beginning of that scene and then we have like 3 more scenes and then we'll go back to that and then it leads nowhere?
I'm not sure. If that's the joke, then that's fucking weak.
Now somebody, just pull my hand out of my head down. Who's in here?
Like the humor in the other one was much like
Punch,
they
punch,
they
punch.
knew when to like cut.
Have you seen the state of the art in wigs today, sir?
What the hell are you talking about? What are we gonna do about this?
You liked it.
Okay.
Not afraid of you punks.
Come on. Right here. Where we going? Uh-huh.
This is what he does when he's going home. Maybe he's unfit for duty.
Yeah, I don't think this would be an appropriate way to.
I mean, awesome, but inappropriate.
That's a whole other movie.
That's
Just
like he should be played by Charles Bronson.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here to clean up the streets.
He's a burnt out cop who takes out his aggression.
I'm still on duty. I am captain. And
Is that Ronson's voice?
that's Charles Bronson. That's him.
You think that's funny, don't you, Mahoney? Well, you're on report. Put him on report.
He looks like a Ken doll.
Yeah. Or like Lego.
The Lego man.
He's just he should be using his vocal prowess to disarm this, not kung fu.
This is lame.
This comes out of nowhere. I mean, it sort of sets it up, but it just doesn't fit the movie.
No, there's some romantic subplot that goes nowhere, comes out of nowhere, means nothing, and we don't care. You.
That's all. Hey! You stupid bastard! Stupid bastard!
Oh God.
A street fair.
It just sort of seems like they keep introducing like a plot point. It's like, okay, there's that gang with Bobcat, and then
Here's a fair.
yeah.
What happens when the Lost Boys return from Neverland?
You got a name? What do they call you?
Jughead.
Jughead. My mother's name is Jughead.
I think that Bobcat is just improvising here, and they're just rolling with it. They don't have anything. They're just, let's go to the lair, and we'll say Mahoney. Mahoney gets in trouble, everyone arrives. But they have no script, so it's sort of like, just go with it, Bobcat. Make up something. So when he says to him, what's your name? He says, Jughead. My mum's name is Jughead.
Where does it go?
I don't know.
Do you remember those things in caps where it had the
Plastic.
little like rubbery thing?
Yeah.
What happened to
I
those?
don't know. I'm just realising now that they don't exist anymore. I thought they still were a thing.
Yeah.
Raceway Park, dragsters, top fuelers, incredible wheels.
Alright, here's what I'd do. I'm in the gang. I've got to be quiet. You know, I'm incognito, so I have to not give away my identity, but I have to prove to them that I'm a member of the gang. Here's what I do. I walk in. Who's the guy? Bobcat. Okay, I walk up to Bobcat, right? Pull out a knife to his throat. Just say, I'm the leader. And everyone's like, holy fuck, this guy's serious. None of this, oh, can we trust you? Can we trust you? Just walk up, claim ownership. I'm in charge. Knife to the throat. This is my place. And then you go from there.
Blow out the candle!
So how are the other ones worse than this?
That hurt! Don't move! Dirtbag!
Terrible.
Sir, that was beautiful.
Sir, can I take you out to dinner? Thoughts?
It shouldn't have been made. It was better in the beginning. Like it had moments of quality. And then it really just, I don't understand.
They just ran out of ideas and then went for the accelerator to the end. It was night and day compared to the first one.
Yeah.
How many police academies out of 10 would you give this dog shit?
I give it 2 academies because there's maybe 2 moments of where I enjoyed it. The rest was irritating. And they didn't know what the plot was.
Yeah, wasn't a plot. I would also give it 2 because you're right, there was maybe 2 good moments. And even those moments are over pretty quick.
Yes.
Unfortunately, the movie was a wee bit longer than those moments, so. Next.
Yeah. God. Brutal.
We'll make Mauser eat those words. Let's go.
Mahoney.
Right.
Mahoney what? Mahoney, that's an idea.
What's he gonna do? He's going to...
Jerk off.
What do you remember from yesterday? A little closer. A little closer.
First movie comes out, it's more of like an ensemble piece. Second one, third one, it's all about Mahoney. Steve fucking Gutenberg is a star at this point. So it's sort of like he shows up, says his lines, and through the movie he gets less and less and less to do, but he always saves the day. He gets the hero moment at the end and fuck all in the middle.
Sergeant Hightower, come here.
That's just Hightower's spare time. He's not at work. He makes noises, so therefore he makes noises.
And it was noises to amuse himself. Now he's doing it to amuse others.
Part of an international exchange program, here to study our methods.
I'm not teaching my cadets how to use a wok.
Oh my gosh.
Off my first album, it goes something like this.
As you can see, sir, I have instant access over all of my cadets.
Would I have a giant portrait of myself in my house?
Yeah.
Well, we have one right there. This is garbage, isn't it?
It's pretty bad.
Fuck.
I like this better than the other one.
You like this better?
Than the second one, yes.
Wow. How?
Because it's about the characters and not just scenes that happen.
Okay. You know when there's lightning in a bottle?
Mm-hmm.
In this movie and all the sequels are what happens at every other attempt. Like, I don't care about any of these new recruits. I don't give a shit about any of them. So
you want to keep watching.
Mm-hmm.
Dumb.
Switch up.
You see how Gutenberg is there, but he's not there? He's around, but he's not there.
And Mr. Sandman, flying from rooftop to rooftop.
Where?
He's so earnest. It's hilarious.
At the start of the movie, the Lizard is there with his recruits, and he says he's got a problem, and he looks into the middle of nowhere and he says, Mahoney. Right? Mahoney's here now.
What's he doing?
I don't know. I think Mahoney's he's on the set with fucking Ted Danson and Tom Selleck.
Just taking it easy, having a beer.
Bo-bo-de-doo-doo, good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Do-do-de-doo-doo. Getting Tri-Wizard tournament vibes. Boxing against the rival school to win the Tri-Wizard Cup. I think what's happening is a series of moments that make you go like that. It's probably a funny idea. The guy's getting beat up in a ring, his dad comes in, it sounds kind of funny.
But then when they do it, it's not.
Yeah, you watch it and you're sort of just like... And then you move on to the next series of funny ideas.
That don't
Poorly
go
executed.
anywhere, yeah.
Why is he wearing a biker's helmet when he drives a car? This is the Tackleberry action figure right here. And that's what you buy. Tackleberry without the helmet. Jog on.
Yes, ma'am.
We are sitting in the non-smoking section, and that man refuses to put out his cigar.
Tackleberry gets out of his car when he should be driving a bike, walks through the Cafe Grilleria, or whatever it is, gets a complaint about a guy smoking a cigar, takes out his Magnum whatever and shoots the cigar. If that happens, that is lazy as fuck.
Very obvious.
You'll put it out now, mister.
Do you know that you don't need a gun license to own a crossbow?
Because it's not a gun.
Yeah, I can get a crossbow.
Cool.
Yeah.
What would you shoot at?
Fucking everything.
One more ping out of you, Jonesy. I'm gonna tape your lips permanently together.
Can you make noises?
Like Jones?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can make a gulp. Ooh. Here's my gun noise.
That was impressive.
Yeah, I wasn't even moving my lips.
I know.
You know something? You two are brain dead.
Oh, bet you can. Loser pays.
Mauser is not the villain. He just wants his academy to win. Fair enough. He's interested in a promotion. You know what, this guy? You don't know what's going on in his life at home. He's got bills to pay. He's got 2 cars. He needs that promotion. What about him?
Where are my eyebrows?
Right here, sir.
What if you were a classically trained actor? Shakespeare and Jane Austen and stuff. And then you're on a movie. This is your big break. And your scene is looking at a mirror and saying, I have no eyebrows. You took my eyebrows.
You play it exactly like he's doing.
And then you go home and cry.
All right, everybody out!
Like, what are they training for? Invading Afghanistan?
And that's why we not only want you to keep up the good work, we want you to work harder.
This movie made our careers, okay?
And we're milking it for 6 movies straight.
So you guys pay attention.
I love America.
I wonder how she felt about that joke. Was she like, yeah, fucking just smear him in my titties there. It's going to be funny. Sorry.
That's Lassard's staff, sir. Oh, and send me the cleaning bill on that, sir.
You know where he got those eyebrows, eh? Went into the washroom, wee pair of scissors, starts trimming his pubes.
I can see it. Gross.
Oh god, music, intro.
Are they gonna sing?
No. By the way, this has never happened to me in my whole life. Sitting at a bar, right? Having my drink, bunch of buddies, which I don't have, start singing. We get up on stage, and then more of them start singing, and then we all get up, and then we're like all in sync. It's never happened.
Movie magic.
At the Police Academy band with the Mahoney Blues and the Tackleberry Twist. Feels like I'm waiting for, you know, when someone's telling you a long joke and you're just listening to them, waiting for the punchline and waiting to react to their punchline. You're like, okay, which laugh am I going to use? Number 1, oh. Number 2, oh. Number 3, You know, you're like, okay, see, but you're judging the story first. It's the way they tell it, right? So you're like, okay, he's giving some real spirit into this, so I'll give him number 1. This is like that.
Which laugh are you giving it?
I'm giving it that's number 5. The hooker got him naked. That's the joke. This has turned into a subplot. Betcha he ends up at the Blue Oyster.
Oh my god. Unbelievable.
I think in all of Police Academy so far, my thoughts exactly. Mahoney gave him a big speech about nothing and then put the microphone in the water, and then Mauser takes it out and gets electrocuted.
Terrible.
That's it. That's funny.
Yeah, I'm not really. I've lost.
I don't know where we are. We were in a police academy and now we're in a helicopter chasing jet skis.
Don't move! Don't flag! I'd like to thank all the members of my racing team for their assistance. I couldn't have won
without the help of my many.
That was weird.
God. Thoughts, briefly, please.
That took a lot of energy.
A group of misfits leading a group of misfits. That's got some promise, but
neither really did anything.
no, and I dread the next one. This is the last one with Steve Guttenberg, but he's barely in it, so you don't really notice anyway.
What is this?
Captain Harris is back.
What?
Alright, Harris is back. So, a bit of quality here. Right?
It's already
a better than the last 2.
I have high expectations.
Huge.
Wonderful news about my new program.
See, I'd be furious at that old cunt.
I believe, brothers.
I'm just saying, like, the cunt is playing fucking golf and he keeps playing golf. Like, wait a minute, mate. I'm just here to have a discussion with you. You don't need to keep playing golf. So, and if you got me in the nuts, oh.
I mean.
Mama's little baby loves shortening, shortening. Mama's little baby loves shortening bread.
It has nothing to do with being fast. Now that was fast, huh?
You think Tackleberry would have gotten used to it by now?
Yeah.
Paper due tomorrow and a history test. I gotta help my father clean the cellar.
And I'm 45 years old.
This is skateboarding.
It's the lamest fucking thing I've ever seen. Fucking hell.
In reviewing the testimony and taking into account your disregard for public and private property.
Who cares about the wacky kids skateboarding punks? What happened? Where's this movie going?
I don't know.
Look at this list of complaints. And I quote you directly, sir, when I say...
Now, who's gonna save me?
Why isn't she wearing a bra?
Because titties. What are they going to do to him this time? Are they going to glue his ears closed or separate his hands from his body?
Something to do with hair.
Something to do
Glue.
with hair and glue. Hmm.
I got you.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, it did.
Music, however, makes it a little less painful.
They're going to sing again.
No.
Mm-hmm.
COP emergency. Feldman here.
She reminds me of Lord Snoke. Just Snoke vibes.
It's been a jailbreak, sir. Get in!
This is going to be the big criminal enterprise at the end that brings us to the conclusion of this terrible movie. How far we've come. Police Academy, solid, fun movie. Classic, to ninjas on the water.
This is Sergeant Mahoney in pursuit of a stolen police car. I'm heading toward the Williams County Air Show.
You know what? Fuck you, Mahoney. You've done nothing for 1.5 movies, and you just show up at the end of this one again to take all the plaudits and credit. Here's how it went down. The producers have got a bit of money together. Let's do another Police Academy. We need Steve Guttenberg. He's the biggest star we got. God damn it, this franchise made his name. We'll go to his agent. We'll offer him a deal. And then Guttenberg says, okay, on these conditions, I have to save the day.
I'm not going up in one of those things. No way. No siree.
You don't have to.
Miss Mrs. Stone, during your exceptional acting career of many years, working with De Niro and Schwarzenegger and Scorsese, what was it like working with Guttenberg?
Most amazing experience of my life.
I've heard the same.
Mahoney! Mahoney, what are you doing?
Get in closer!
I can't go on an airplane because I'm scared. And now he's jumping out of this plane onto another plane. This is some inconsistent writing.
I'm assuming you didn't enjoy that.
No, I didn't enjoy that. I thought it was,
Why are there 2 more?
there's 3 more.
What?
Oh, how many police academies out of 10 would you give 4?
Your brain is... I give it 2.
I give it...
Less?
No, I'll give it 2. And good riddance, Guttenberg.
Yeah. What about Harris? Even Harris was underutilized.
Let's get the comedy back.
I'm sure that'll happen.
Police Academy 5, yeah.
this theme music is going to be in my dreams.
You mean your nightmares?
Oh, no. What an idiot.
Is that the guy from Star Trek?
Oh.
Deep Space Nine? He's got a name like Gord or Gorf or Bong. I don't know.
Who is Bong?
That cost $50,000.
Oh, it's Odo.
Odo.
Bong.
Bong.
And here's your wallet, sir.
Thank you, officer. You're very welcome.
Nick here, is he the Gutenberg Mahoney baloney replacement?
Oh, they look impressed, sir. Wish we had an elephant.
The female reporter, with the dress and the pink shirt on the right, is she holding a Game Boy?
Basically.
She's like, hey guys, look at my score on Tetris. Can you check it out?
You got till then. Don't disappoint me again.
You disappointed me, Fredo. Boom boom. Now Odo sleeps with the fishes.
We search every hotel until we find him. If we don't get those diamonds back this time tomorrow, we're dead.
So we've got Lessard being awarded for his long years of service. We have a diamond heist gone wrong and the police academy in the middle. Whilst being in Miami Beach. Hilarity ensues.
I can't wait.
Okay, here we go. Come on. All right. Hey, what's the matter? No arm? Okay.
You spit.
It's just the way his arms go.
Excuse me! Hey! Excuse me!
If there's any saving grace in these sequels, it's Proctor. He's so great. His comic timing is excellent. Even though he's in the trashiest sequel trash ever, he does something with it. He's a funny fucking guy.
Yeah, he's the highlight.
Harris and Proctor have arrived at the bar. So what is the joke here?
They'll have their drinks thrown in their face.
Okay, the drinks, you know what, that's as low as it gets, and I think you're probably right. They get their drinks thrown in their face. Fucking gross. You were right, they got their drinks poured over them. In a roundabout way, yeah.
Yeah.
He's got nothing. This sucks. There's no little boy charm, like boyishness.
Oh yes, there's no blinky-eyed. Look how weak his wrists are.
That's going. That is cutting to the core. Weak wrists.
Poolside masseur.
Like, he just straight up went and started rubbing that girl's shoulders.
Yeah.
Would Mahoney have done that?
He would have went up. Mahoney would have went up to her, right, and said, "Hello, I'm the bikini police, and I'd like to see your license for that smoking hot bikini." You know, it'd be great if this movie had someone in it who was based in reality. Tackleberry fires his gun there, and this guy is just like, "What the fuck? Bro, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
What the fuck are you doing?" Those are called Crocodile Dundee bikes. I think they throw all the money at the expensive chase scene at the end. Maybe it's one of those things where, you know, you sit through a crap movie and then at the end they throw jet skis at you and, you know, like Crocodile Dundee bikes, and then they razzmatazz you, and then at the end you leave the theatre thinking, oh, I saw something.
Wow, that was exciting.
Oh boy. I love that bit with the jet skis. Those big jet skis. Police Academy 5, Mission Miami Beach, Assignment Mission Miami. What do you think? Mission Impossible Miami Beach, Police Academy 5. What did you think of that crap?
I give it 1.
I'd give it 3.
What?
Yeah, I thought it was the more entertaining one, and it just was what it was.
It wasn't a Police Academy movie.
I know.
Is that why you liked it more?
I liked it because they gave up pretending. So they're on vacation and they just play around and show us them on vacation. With a few wee moments of greatness from Proctor yet again.
Stand out.
So I'll give it 3 and I'll take 2 away. So that's my score.
I give it 1.
Hardcore. You know, we started this in the afternoon and it's night time now. We've got 2 more to go.
Oh my god. How? They're not meant to be watched back to back, are they?
No, never. I think it's a curse.
We've unlocked some sort of curse.
Yeah, we've opened the Book of Death.
What's happening?
She's being perfed on while a man dies.
Hi, Mrs. Stanwyck.
Oh, hi, Jonesy. Why did you?
Oh, it's the cops on patrol lady.
It's Snoke. Hello, Jonesy. Bested by a girl.
You got the key for this? Nope.
Bob Hoskins is driving and he goes under the bridge and then the world opens up and you're in Toontown. That happened to Police Academy.
That is accurate.
There must be somebody planning the robberies. Somebody behind the scenes. A mastermind.
He does nothing for me.
Mm-hmm. He's a ghost.
Filler.
Hollow person.
Generic actor number 15.
He looks like he should be a dad in a commercial for
cereal.
Soap. Dishwasher soap.
Very funny. But we've talked about this before, haven't we?
This is the scene where where Bob Hoskins gets the gun out and he asks the bullets if they're feeling okay. Hey boys. They're like, hey, they're valiant.
Where you been? Drunk.
That sent chills up my fucking spine. That movie, Roger Rabbit. Well, I saw that in the theatre, you know.
Too young for that.
Way too young. But it was a kid's movie, I guess. I remember it was a Friday. And I was in school, very young, and teacher said, what you all doing for your weekend? And I was in St Patrick's primary school and I said, we're going to see Who Framed Roger Rabbit tonight. And it might have been a Wednesday actually. And then teacher says, oh, you're good at drawing. Can you draw Roger Rabbit for us? And I'm like, sure, I'll draw Roger Rabbit. I'll see the movie and then I'll draw it on the way home in the car. And she's like, oh great, yeah, we'll show the class tomorrow. So already I'm under pressure. All I want to do...
You have homework.
I fucking right. I thought I was going to see a movie. Now I have homework to do at the movie. Or after the movie. Anyway. So, I get to see the movie, I'm watching it, and then Judge Doom gets run over by the roller, and then and then Eddie Valiant thinks the job's done, and then suddenly the voice, that awful cold voice, remember me, Eddie, when I killed your brother, I talk just like this. Anyway, so I left the theatre disturbed and shaken, but I still had to do my homework, my task to draw Roger Rabbit. I didn't know what Roger Rabbit looked like from my brain, so I had like an album at home. There was like a sticker album, and there was also tracing paper. So I got the paper traced over this album, perfectly traced Roger Rabbit, then transferred it back onto paper, brought it in the next day. I says to the teacher, here's my homework, I drew this after I saw, I drew this in the car on the way home. And she was like, oh my god, it's great, great, great. And then the next day I come into school, and outside the classroom door, the fucking door of the class, it was there in a little frame that the teacher put it on. Aww. And I just thought, wow, I'm a fraud.
Then escape west on Foundry Street.
Sir, Lieutenant Idar is chasing the perpetrator our way.
Well, what are you waiting for? Let's get out of here!
Proctor?
That's the comedy now. That's the comedy. This is what it's devolved into. Harris is taking a piss at the side of the road.
Absolutely not.
Proctor gets a call and drives off, and he can't even zip up. That's the gag. I think we know more about these characters now than the writer of this movie.
Who wrote it at the time?
On a napkin.
Anybody know how to drive one of these things? Affirmative, sir!
Tackleberry should be like, yeah, that's the one I get married in. Or the makers of the movies, like, I know a guy with a fucking monster truck. He's like, get Jimmy on the phone. Jimmy will take care of it. And it's like, I don't know, we've not called Jimmy in a few years. It's been a few years. Just fucking call him. You get on the phone with Jimmy. Hey Jimmy, what do you want? Just need your monster truck. Who is this? It's Police Academy again. Oh, the fucking Police Academy. You haven't killed me for 4 movies. Fuck off.
Woo!
Police Academy have done the Scooby-Doo ending.
That is all kinds of weird looking.
I thought it was 1 star.
Yeah, let's give it 1 star.
But surely it's going to get better. You'd think they'd keep going. If they kept going, then it must be better.
Taiwan, disaster in Denmark, mayhem in Malaysia. Those stories.
Look, a Game Boy Annie. Without a game in it. What a psycho.
Out of the cold climates of Russia comes the hottest computer game sensation, simply called The Game.
We need a game.
What do we call it? I don't care. Just write in the game and we'll think of it later.
Alright, we'll do that. Barry, what do you want to call it? I don't know, what about a game? Fucking good idea.
Oh, nailed it.
Is just the man for the job.
This is how Sauron used to talk to Sauro, the Eye of Sauron. Back in the old days, before they got the towers built.
Just the red phone.
Alright, he was on the phone.
Where's the fucking ring?
We're fucking watching. We're waiting for it, alright, we're looking. We've got a hint, there's a guy in a fucking shire, alright, we're getting on.
Alright. Oh, he is old.
Aye. That was terrible.
I'll take matters into my own hands.
What is he doing? Is it yours, huh?
I've got to hand it to Lieutenant Harris, the actor. I've got to hand it to him because it's clear we're all in it for the money at this point. And he is giving it his best every time. He doesn't sleep on a job. He screams and yells and partner! And he's fully invested. Quality.
All the way. This is terrible.
Oh, this is just dreadful. I don't use that word a lot, dreadful, but this is dreadful.
I tell you what, why don't we flip for it?
He was in diagnosed as murder. He was. He was a doctor and diagnosed as murder. It was Dick Van Dyke and his sons, the other Van Dykes, and they would solve murders. Meanwhile, being a doctor, one was a doctor, the other was a cop. And then their friend was a doctor, and they'd get out, they'd go into the streets of LA and solve murders. And he maintained his practice while doing this.
He had no problem.
No, but
He
he solved a lot
crime.
of murders. He solved a lot of them. And he did it with that Dick Van Dyke charm. Anyway, this guy was in it.
Alright. Great.
Everything I touch, I own.
You said her nails are gross. What makes her nails gross?
Because they look fake, and I don't like fake long nails.
When you're putting nails on, do you like glue your arm? Your fingers? You put glue on them real? For like real glue?
Not like Elmer's glue. It usually comes with a package of nails.
Is it strong?
It's just like adhesive.
And then it just sticks on?
Yeah.
Right. How long can... What if I was to scratch my face? Would the thing come off?
Depends on the kind. Some are really good at staying on and some just sort of flick off.
So some can stay on for a long time and be like super powerful? So if I was ever in a bar fight and I wanted to be like Wolverine...
You might have to get gel nails for that.
So if I get gel nails, long, spiky, then I can be Wolverine in a bar fight?
Yeah, but they won't just spring out. You'll always have giant talons. They're not going to retract either. You're just going to walk around with giant nails.
What's the point then?
Enough about me. Tell me.
I bet you the director's got an eating fetish.
Because of the scene.
Because of slobbering over food.
Okay, the first one is Police Academy.
Yeah.
The second one is...
the second one was the first assignment.
And they
went to stop the gang. Remember, Mahoney's in trouble at the old zoo.
Okay, the Lost Boy thing. And the third one
was...
It was just a rehash of the first one.
Yeah, they got new students in.
And then the Roger Rabbit.
And then the fourth one was Citizens on Patrol with skateboarding and David Guy. What's his name?
David Spade.
And that was awful. And then the fifth one was in Miami. So that was the
Weekend at Bernie's
Weekend at Bernie's type one. And then there was the Under Siege one, which was like a goofy Toontown Roger Rabbit. And then the Moscow one, which is
Bond.
James Bond, Mission Impossible with a wee bit of Leslie Nielsen. And the one after this is in space.
I surpassed myself. This game will be even bigger than the last one.
You won't put that in a Game Boy though.
I'll run off a dozen copies. We have to test it. Send it.
The villains in this movie look like they came from Carmen Sandiego. Where on earth is Carmen Sandiego? Carmen Sandiego. There they are. I'm watching this chase and I keep expecting a Pierce Brosnan to come out of a wall with a tank.
Take him off! Take En garde.
On what?
Oh, come on. This is so dumb. I'm giving this negative numbers.
This is Commandant Eric Lassard in a sword fight with a Russian.
I hate it.
You're under arrest. Under arrest.
Tweety bird.
As a special tribute to our American friends, I salute you all.
And the Eye of Sauron. That shit outstayed its welcome, I'll tell you what.
That
was the worst one, wasn't it?
Ugh. I could barely get it.
Terrible. That was a negative. My first ever negative one.
-1.
Police Academy 7 mission to Moscow. You asked, did we learn anything? Yes. I think we learned 2 things.
Okay.
The first was that although the series was very successful financially, creatively bankrupt. And one good movie does not make 7 good movies.
This was never meant to be watched consecutively.
No, it's
We've done something bad.
Yeah, we've unleashed powers. Alright. That's enough. That's a wrap.